Hey everyone, we are going to be modeling this pencil. Welcome to my video. Let's start. We open a part in front plane, and as always we are making a construction line, and now I put midpoint relation. The dimension of this line will be 186 millimeter, and here we create one line which is 10.5 millimeter high, and we are going to put our spline and giving the values. Before making a video, I'm finding these values of splines that I draw, and I think it's useful for you. Normally without also any dimension I can model this model, but generally for new users and beginners these dimensions is important. And this value will be 186, this 193, in this point angle is 17, in this point angle is 24. After this we here create a line. This line will be on 70.5 millimeter, 75.5 millimeter distance, and going to be angle here 92.5, and we just leave it like that. And these are the upper spline dimensions. We just go now to lower one. Here we create one extra line. This is going to be also 10.5, and we have here one unnecessary. Without that also we can fix, and we just create a spline basically like this, and changing the values now. This value of spline is 137, and this angle is 13.5, and here we go create 18, and value of spline is 146, and from this construction line 11 millimeter down. And of course we have also one spline control here, and we are going to give also dimensions of it. This is this is a 188, must be, if I'm right or I'm wrong we will try to find it. 5.5 angle will be, and this value seems less. Point from beginning to this point 180 millimeter I should give it to determine our values better. 143 this seems, and point from here to control point, it is on my dimensions it seems 10.5, but we will, yeah, exactly. As you see, the other dimension also was fine, but the profile will be bigger. It can be done at another values. Everything seems now okay, and dimensions given, and the colors are fully black. That's important for us. And we go create a plane here, and with front plane selected, again a plane between, selecting 2 points, and already we don't have here a plane. We create here one more plane. Now we are going to put our circle in the middle, going to be an ellipse, just making with control button some sketch relations. Here we go create a ellipse. Sorry, again we try. Yeah, this point and this point going to be coincident, and this point going to be coincident, and dimension of this width is 25 millimeter. Exactly, it is fine. And last circle before making loft, again with control and selecting our points, we give relations, sketch relations important. It seems done. We can hide the unnecessary planes, and with loft we can just start to select our firstly ellipse and circles, and then selecting this, and then selecting the other spline. Everything seems okay. Yes, and we are going to use now a dome behind surface, elliptical dome with 7 millimeter dimension, and we are going to cut front surface with the angle of our spline ending. In this point, this should be perpendicular to end, and basically I create here one cut, one sketch for cut. It's not important to make fully defined this point. Exactly, that's also fine. And I'm creating a file and here saving our pen, because we are going to divide the body, split with a plane. Before that you should save it. Exactly, this is also done. Here there is some radiuses one by one. This is also fine, and then we are going to create a front side, and I'm opening a sketch again in front plane. This is going to be this line going to be here perpendicular, and we follow basically a sketch like this, and after we will give the dimensions. Total length is 21 millimeter. Each step is 7. Already it is 7. This diameter is going to be 8. This is going to be 12. This is going to be 17. There is an easy way, in fact, to without dividing the dimensions with a construction line. You can basically, when you go other side of the sketch, you can see the full dimension instead of radius. This is also easy. If you wanna use, you can also use that. We're gonna make merge result, and now radiuses. We are going to create a radius. Here. Here, also here, everywhere one radius, and here going to be our marker. This is 2.5 millimeter with 2 height, and again I'm going to use a dome. Elliptical dome with 6mm high. Everything is fine. Now we can give some colors to make our model a little bit handsome. This is red kind of color. This is kind of gray, dark gray, and we just give here another color to create some contrast. Can be something like this, and here we go create a red pencil, red color, because this pencil somehow going to be, the marker going to be red. Okay, now we go create the most nice part. I'm going to use here a nice trick for you guys. I hope you can follow. I create a spline, and basically I'm a little bit playing with spline without any dimension. We can move it, yes, and if it is done we can just the connection line and then a mirror, because it is going to be in both sides. And with this sketch, with this construction line, I made a mirror, and now we just go cut. Yes, it is not looking so bad. In this point I'm satisfied with the value. We are not changing. We are making an offset, 1.5mm deep offset back, and we go create here a surface. Now with Revolve Surface we are going to create some flanges around this. Value is not important. The important thing is should be out of our body. Yes, as you see it is here. With cut surface command we cut inside of array. Oh, we made something wrong, sorry. Yes, and I will make mirror immediately the other side. Mirror, this feature going to be mirrored. Yeah, it is there. Now let's save it, because we are going to make some operation with much surfaces. That can be a problem, and I don't want our model immediately closing. And this is also done. Basically I copied the surface with the offset surface, and now I'm going to make here a fill surface with just contact. There is nothing special about it, and I hide this body for a while, and this just two created body going to be knitted and solid. Yes, and with face command I want this surface a little bit out, 1.5mm from the original place, and I go create a radius here, and I go create another radius here. This is going to be maybe bigger than that, maybe 1.25, as you see. Yeah, and we go create a color on that. I don't know, I am not so good with the colors, which going to be nice together. And in this moment now we are going to create some tricky way. I just convert the area of my body just after from radiuses, and this part going to be 2mm, 1mm, not so much important part. It's a solid part, and I put on it one little construction geometry, and now we go create a fill pattern. This surface in this direction with seed cut with 2 millimeter diameter holes between 2.75 millimeter space. 2.5 also we can make. It is going to feel much more. And we just basically cut it. This body, just on this body, going to be cut with these holes. I just go create here these holes. And now we are going to make a convert entities. Inner lobes. We just select surface, and it is automatically selected as for inner lobes. And we don't need anymore this feature. It can be just deleted. And now with this sketches, I go create extruded cut, offset from surface. I'm changing the status of display, and reverse offset I will make. We go 0.5 millimeter deep on the surface. Whole surface going to be cut with these holes with the form of surface, as you see on the model. And I just go cut it. Everything is cutted, as you see. Now I'm just going to select one by one all surfaces. There will not be preview, and I just change display state. It's going to make easily selecting, because in otherwise in every selection the program going to trying to create some trying to make some calculation. We don't need that, and we don't have that much time. And with some speed I am selecting all cutted areas, all inner surface. Yeah, continue, almost half. Maybe there could be an easy solution for selecting all inner surface, but I'm not sure about it now. This is going pretty well. Let's keep it. Yes guys, we almost finished. Yeah. Yeah. Seems everything done. We just say our fillet our surfaces. That was all. Let's see, are we able to take? Yeah, exactly. It is looking very beautiful. And I am selecting the surface and giving 0.5 millimeter to the radius the whole surface. Now every cut hole going to be connected with surface radius around, if I'm right. We are waiting one more time, and then last operation, making a mirror to the other side, and our model is done. Yeah, I'm excited about it, and I like to model this marker. It is so minimalistic and a nice design with form. I hope you guys also easily can model it. Yes, we are waiting. gave an error. That means that the dimension that we give it is not a reasonable dimension, and I changed it with 0.25mm. You can try with another values, but I think my video already long. Better to stop it after a while. Yes, this is going to be fine, I think. Yeah. I'm using an old laptop and it is pretty slow. Sorry for that. I hope if I am becoming a good YouTuber and earning some money, I will change it. Yes guys, as you see, it is quite nice. This form could be in any shape. Could be also like raindrops form. I will just go create a mirror and then finishing my video. Select body. Yes, for mirror even we are waiting. My crazy computer. Yes. Yes guys, model is done. I'm happy to model it, really looking nice. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please make comment and press the like button. See you next time.